slightly hungover, slightly hungover you. Slightly hungover, slightly hungover you. I'd be lying, baby, if I said it wasn't true. Slightly hungover, maybe slightly blue. Slightly hungover, maybe slightly blue.
All right, everybody.
I never had the blues, baby,
How's everybody doing?
before I met you.
How many people do we have here? All right, everybody. All right. This is a great song. So, how's everybody doing? I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm fine, thank you. I'm really okay. Okay. Hi, Abuka. Barbu, hi. Sirkan. Hello, Chris. How are you, mate? Alright, so right now I am in a GBP Japanese yen buy with the VIP group. Right now, price is at my entry, so I'm breaking even on the trade at the moment, right? I'm going to explain to you my thought process on this one. What's up, Remo? And no camera today because I forgot to charge my iPhone. Well, it has 46% right now, but I'm not gonna use it. Right, so basically, let me guide you through my thought process here on this GBP Japanese yen long. Yeah, basically, right, basically, what I'm looking at here is a continuation on the break of the structure, right? Now, I was looking for longs after this liquidity sweep. Hammersmith, you are not late, mate. You just made it. Serkan Pikan. Right, so I was looking for longs, right? First of all, I saw this liquidity sweep to the downside, right? Call it an inducement, call it whatever the fuck you want, right? Then the break of the highs. Now this is how I look at this is how I look at this, right? Now I look at the high at the previous high before that inducement, right? So I wait for the break of those highs, which means that a a shift from immediate bearish to immediate bullish might be in play, right? Then we broke with these highs, which means that the bullish or the new bullish structure is in play, right? Now, what I'm looking at here, of course, that I was not going to buy at any place here, or here, right? No, that's not my entry model, right? what I'm looking at, or what I was looking at, is this zone of demand, right? That zone of demand is where we saw accumulation of buy orders in this market that created that break of the structure, which defined the new sentiment in the very short term, right? Then after that, I was looking for weak long players in the market, right? First of all, here, these were the first week long players that got stopped out, right? After that, so you're institutional trader. Listen, that's a good question. I'm gonna come back to that question in a while. So after I saw those lows and that liquidity taken out, I saw, a new sell side liquidity being built up here, right? And this, my friends, is my entry model, right? What I love to see is liquidity being built up very close to my power, in this case, power buy zone. My power buy zone is this square right here. That and also very close to the demand zone that I'm trading. I also was looking at some imbalances here. That's why I put my buy limits at 165.96. And you know what? When the price came down below 166, it didn't fill me in. So I had to buy at market at 166. So my real entry is at 166 because I didn't get filled on that order right here. So I'm long at 166 at the moment, right? Risking about 1%. And it's looking very good. So, are you an institutional trader? Well, what do you call an I mean, what do you mean by institutional trader, right? My trading has evolved in the past year a ton, right? And the reason is because my previous breakout entry models were not working, right? And when I say we're not working, they started to lag profits. Yeah. So this is like being a doctor. You have to evolve with the market. So, I started to adapt um, the concept of liquidity into my trading, right? And I created an entry model that I have back tested, right? So basically, what I do now is, right, I trade with the trend, right? But I wait for the confirmation of the newly created trend, right? And I wait for weak players to get fucked before I enter the market. Market turning a little bit bullish, hopefully made because I am a long. Yeah, exactly. That's what you may call institutional traders, right? I agree with you, Remo. And the thing is that if you can't see the liquidity in the market, most definitely you are going to be the the liquidity in the market, right? And that was what was happening with me, right? With my previous breakout entry models. Uh, you know, um, I was my trades were getting were getting to draw down, and I was getting stopped out more often than not, right? And by adapting the concept of liquidity into my entries, not only I improved my entry model, but I now can get much better risk to reward ratio trades. For example, this is about a 4R, right? This is about a 4R. And, my previous entry model would have been something like this on the 15-minute chart. Now, let's have a look. Maybe on the 10-minute chart would have been something like this. for about a 1.4R. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Running hot. GBP Japanese yen running hot. So I have a question. Sir, why GBP yen is good for trading? Right. So that's a good question, right? And I think that this question comes from a ton of people, trading the pound yen. First of all, the pound yen, when it moves a ton, right? So it creates, big moves. But it really doesn't matter about. I mean, it really doesn't matter if a market creates big moves, because it's all about the risk to reward ratio on your trades. But I don't understand why people, there's a ton of people that like to trade the pound yen, right? Because of that, because it's very volatile too, etc. But they don't pay attention to the Japanese yen, which is the currency that drives this market. Right, Orlando, can you review how you are determining liquidity events, please? Are you looking at volume within candles? Same with supply zones? Thanks, mate. Um, Being a VIP for 6 weeks and enjoying the results. Amazing. So, you know what? I'm going to grab this for marketing purposes. Yeah. So, yeah. So see, here's the thing, right? Um, right. How to determine supply and demand areas, right? For example, this is the 3 minute chart on the pound yen, right? And what you have to understand is that you need to look for order blocks, right? The order block where, in this case, buy orders piled up, that created this breakout, because the thing is this, made, right? Once the breakout happens, um, the actual big volume, the actual order block has already happened. What you call institutional traders are already in the market, right? So, you know, I could go through this, but you know what? I much rather devote. I much rather do a live session just for this, because it's not. I mean, it's going to take me at least 20-25 minutes explaining this. Um, and it's not the point of today's session, but Tim, I will do a session just on how to spot true demand and supply zones, right? All right, so my pound yen is up about 0.9%, about 1%. I am not going to manage it just yet. Just have a look. Let me have a look at what we have here on the upside. I could move my stop losses to this below these lows, which I think I'm gonna do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To below these lows, which I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna manage this trade now, and yeah, I'm gonna cut risk a ton, but a fucking ton. I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna wait for the next 15-minute candle to close. Yeah, this is looking super bullish. That was a ping. I mean, that was a spot on entry, mates. This is what we do on the VIP group. I mean, if you want this kind of trading, you know what to do. I'm gonna send you the link so you can subscribe. Uh, Most of your trades were stopped out last year. Institutional trades believe there is a market maker who moves the market into position where most retail traders place their stops. Yeah, I mean, that's called liquidity. That's what, I mean, that's the concept of liquidity, right? For example, here on the pound yen, right? What I was looking at here on the pound yen, for instance, uh, this, this is sell side liquidity right here being built up. And this is retail traders, weak traders trying to get in long on the move, right? But they fail to see the actual zone where big buyers are going to jump in, and that creates that sell side liquidity. When I mean sell side liquidity, are the stop losses of this week, buyers that more often than not, are going to be taken out. Right? I don't know if I'm going to take a little bit of this trade off. Let me see. No, I'm gonna wait for that 15-minute candle to close. This is looking super, super good. Right. Let's have a look at the chart. Yeah, Tim, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because and the thing is this, right? I work super hard, right, on my trading. Yeah, and I always tell you guys that I'm not. I mean, I never say that I'm the best trader in the world. Far from it, right? I make mistakes, and whenever I make mistakes, I'll let you know. I mean, I always let you know about my mistakes, right? But the thing is that, and the reason that I do that is because it helps me to acknowledge that mistakes, not just journaling it, but sharing it with you. I mean, think of yourself like a Catholic priest, and this being, my confession. uh, Peachy entry, bro. Thanks, mate. Thanks. I mean, yeah. But you know what? It takes a ton. I mean, it takes a ton of time, a ton of discipline, and yeah, I'm gonna manage my trade. Yeah, I'm gonna manage my trade. So I'm going to move my stop losses to below these lows right now. Now, cutting my risk by 75% or so. Hold on just a minute because I have to alert my VIPs. So I'm gonna move my stop losses to 165.93. Now my risk is 0.20 or 25% or something like that. Uh-huh. Right. Moving stop loss in GBP Japanese yen longs to 165.93. Cutting my risk by how much? I don't know. Yeah. Uh, Cutting my risk to 20% of my original. Fuck it. Right, and this is really, really, I mean, this entry is super good, right? Um, and you know what? Also, the other thing that I have found out, is, yeah, I mean, um, I don't understand. I don't understand, when people ask me how many signals you send per day. I mean, that leads me to believe that they're the kind of traders that, or not traders, signal followers that they just like to push or to click the buy and sell button. I'm not like that. Personally speaking, I 60% of my trading is with the F1 strategy and this entry model. I take one trade per day and I focus on the best one. Right? Orlando, best trader in our eyes. Ali, thank you for the nice words. I think I'm gonna take some of my pound yen off here. Yeah, I'm gonna take I am going to take half of it off, just to bank some profits. Hold on. Um, yeah, I mean, this is a crazy zone of supply. Oh shit, I missed that close. Yeah, I missed it. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna leave it running. I'm gonna leave it running. You know, I missed that. That profit taking below. I mean, just before this. Uh, you know, 3 minute candle dumped. But it's fine. I mean, my risk is super, super, super low. And I'm gonna let it ride. At least I'm gonna let it. Uh, I mean, it will either stop me out, right, at a what was it, 0.30%, 0.30% loss, or I'm gonna take some profits above, you know, which is fine. Yeah, but I think it was a great idea to move my stop losses higher, just below these lows. Let's have a look at gold. I mean, I have a similar setup in gold, right? Let me show you. So this is the 3 minute chart in gold. It's the same fucking thing, right? Same thing. Yeah, we have here a break of the highs, break of the highs, right here. And this is the thing, guys. And this is the thing. Just have a look at this, right? This is people being trapped on the wrong side of the market, after the breakout, after that breakout, right? So, what I do is I just wait. Hold on, let me pinpoint that zone. Yeah, this is the great zone. So what I do, I just wait for deep buyers, weak deep buyers, right, to get fucked. One, and then the two, and then the three. Now, um, yeah, now, right. So all of these lows were taken out, right? Gold didn't quite hit my the supply zone. And to be completely honest, I was focusing on my pound yen. So let's have a look at my power buy zone. That was exactly my power buy zone. But because I was focusing on the pound yen, I didn't take this trade, right? Which is fine. Yeah, completely missed it. So because you can see here that we also have an imbalance. Oh, right here we also have an imbalance. So yeah, my entry would have been at the 1794.10, right? Which and my targets would have been. I don't know what my targets would have been. I mean, I don't take trades if I haven't really analyzed my charts, right? And if I don't have everything set up. But I believe that my targets would have been here around the 18, let's call it 1800, not to be greedy. So my goal long would have, I mean, the risk to reward was not the best. I mean, it was a 4.7 R, which is good, right? But um, yeah, I didn't take it. Hello, thank you for your work. Can you give us some information about gold? I have opened trade sales in 1768. Oh boy. And I don't know if I should close it now with big loss or should I wait. All right. So, let me tell you something. First of all, I can't tell you what to do, mate. And the reason that I can't tell you what to do is because I am not a financial advisor. I am not regulated to give you financial advice. And if I tell you what to do with that open trade, that would be in fact giving you financial advice, which I don't do. Right? Also, what I can do is just have a look at the chart, right? uh, 1 hour chart. So you open at 1768. So this is your short level. Oh boy, holy shit. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, what I can tell you is you should be using stop losses. Most definitely. So yeah, I missed that go long, which is fine. Yeah, which is fine. So I mean, this pound yen long. You know what? I'm not gonna move my stop losses to break even. I'm fine with the current risk of 0.3% or something like that. And you know, this go long is not dead. It's not dead yet. Let me show you why I'm telling you that this is not dead yet. So here we go. Let me just delete all of this, all of this, all of this, and all of this. Right. So the actual entry I missed um, for about 8 hours or so. Who cares? So what I'm looking at here, I'm sorry, what I'm looking at here is this, right? This is the last liquidity sweep, right? The last break of the lows that we know of course, right? Now, the thing about this is that the immediate structure of this market is still very much bearish, right? Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So, um, you know, well, this would have been quite the speculative entry, right? On the very short term, right? So what I'm looking at, or what I'm looking for, is this, right? Now, this would be quite amazing. So if price breaks with these highs right here, then the change in character of this market from bearish to bullish would be in play. And if this happens, right? Hold on, let me check on my pound yen. Oh boy, I mean it's fine, but I see lack of momentum on the pound yen. Yeah, I see very much lack of momentum, but I'm gonna leave it. So let me explain to you what I'm looking for here. So gold, I'm looking at this is the 1 minute chart. I know that some of you are really scared of trading the 1 minute chart, but let me tell you that you know looking at the very short term, short time frames helps you really pinpoint the exact zones and getting better risk to reward ratios on your trade. But again, you have to know what you're doing because if you think that the markets are volatile on the very low time frames, they're fucking volatile. Huh. So let's have a look at the 2 minute chart. I'm still looking. I mean, this zone hasn't been mitigated just yet, right? My demand zone right here hasn't been mitigated just yet, and yeah, there's this imbalance that was touched, my friend. But I mean, we don't know. The thing is that we don't know if this is just more liquidity being built up, right? We don't know. So, taking this long would have been quite speculative, and to be completely honest, I would have already moved my stop losses to break even because of how speculative this entry is. Unlike the pound yen entry, which was already confirmed with the break of the structure, this market is not. So, basically, what I would be looking for is that first of all, we need um, buy orders to pile up and create a demand zone that is going to trigger that break of those highs, right? If that happens, then we're going to see weak deep buyers in the market like this, and then we're going to wait for them to get fucked, and here is where we're going to take our longs with a much better risk to reward ratio. So longs in gold, this long, right? This entry that I'm showing you, I would have taken it with half of my normal risk because it was not confirmed, right? Unlike the pound yen. But should this play out, like I mean everything that I just told you, I will take a full 1% risk. Um, all right. Hi, I have a question. I did email to you 2 days ago, but not reply until now. I don't know. Listen, there's absolutely no fucking way that you can email me. If you email if you email support or support team, then they will get back to you. Just join the live stream. What did I miss? A ton. You miss a ton. I'm learning that I need to take a small loss to survive in this trading business. My main issue is failing to limit my losses, which seems to be most people's issue. Then confirmation bias. All right, so yeah, that is a big issue with a ton of rookie traders, right? And when I say rookie, don't take it, it's not. There's no pejorative connotation in what I'm saying. It's just you're a rookie trader. You're just starting out, right? And I understand where you're coming from in the sense that in your eyes, a negative P&L is not a loss until you close that trade. But the thing is this, right? Let's imagine that you take a trade, right? And it goes against you 10%, right? And because you don't want to take that loss, you keep on holding that trade, right? Eventually, either price is going to keep on going against you or it's going to go in your direction. But in any case, if it goes against you because the market can remain, um, against you for a long period of time, right? That's why stop losses are placed at levels that invalidate your trade idea, right? So the thing is this, right? If you hold on to a losing trade, right? If you hold on to a losing trade and it goes against you 10% and then continues and then turns around and goes in your direction, that means that price is going to have to rally more than 20% just to break you even. But if you had taken that small loss, you would have been able to place a new trade at a better price. All right, so pound yen is rocking. Boom, just broke with the highs. That's what we do. I'm going to take here, uh, I'm going to take here some of this lack of momentum. I'm going to take a 1%. Shit. Now, 0.25. Boom. Alright. I just took some profits and I'm going to move my stop losses to break even. There you go. How much? How much did I make? I don't know. So that's about 22 pips, but I made 0.85%. Uh-huh. So let me just alert my VAPs on what I just did. Uh, for 0.85% and move my stop loss to break even. Right, there you go. Oh boy, 0.75. Not 75%, 0.75%. Edit. Uh-huh. Yeah. And this is the thing also. You have to have discipline, right? For example, on this pound yen, right? There's a big area of supply here at this level, right? Price has failed to break through um, two times already. So sometimes your trades are they're going to run. They're going to run in your direction, but they're not going to run. They're not going to run. Um, you know, um, uh, with a ton of volatility in the sense that sometimes you have to have a plan for every single situation, right? And in this case, I had a plan to take a portion of my trade off here, but then I saw that candle dropping, and and this is the thing. Let me tell you something, right? So I saw this candle dropping. So if I were to take my profits here because I saw this candle dropping, that would have been an emotional decision, right? And not optimal decision, right? So in that case, the optimal decision was just to hold on to the trade with the minimal risk that I already had, right? Because I cut my risk a ton. And if the trade would have take me out at a loss, that's fine because it's a very small loss. But I was not going to take 75% off of my trade here because that ruins the overall risk to reward and the overall profitability of this entry model. And as you can see, it's very possible that I'm going to get stopped out of break even on this trade, on the rest, which is fine. We already made money. You can only no, mate. I'm gonna show you. Right, this is the account that tracks all of the VIP trades. To close a partial of your position, double click here and choose the volume here, and then click close. It's that simple. I can, these tips that you said is very useful to me. Thank you. It's Ali. You're welcome. That's what we do. What we do. All right. All right. And you know what? Never in the history of trading has anyone ever gone broke by taking profits. So that's why I like to take profits whenever I can. Of course, that I'm not going to blindly take profits. My zones need to hit. All right, gold. Let's have a look at this. Um, you're welcome, mate. So I don't know. I'm not gonna take this gold. This is looking very bearish. Now let's just delete this. I'm gonna delete this. I am going to delete this. Let's just have a look at what the hell is going on here. Right. All right. So yeah, this might be just more liquidity being built up. Um, and this is the thing, guys. When I first started, I'm gonna tell you a story. When I first started, to introduce the concept of liquidity into my trading, this is a great example of what I'm going to tell you, right? I have buy zones, demand zones. This is where I want to buy, right? But because price was getting super close to it, you know, um, I emotionally triggered that buy by buying at market, maybe here, right? Just because I didn't want to miss the trade. And what happened is more often than not, and here, I was getting on a buy, a speculative buy, because the very structure is still very much alive. And more often than not, what would happen is that boom, those lows were going to be taken out, and then I would find the real entry. Orlando, would you please review again how you sell a partial position on the MT5? Um, Hold on. Yeah, sure. So you go here, mate. You go here, right? And you go to your terminal, and yeah, you double click on the trade that you want to close partials on. You know, this account has only a 0.10 lot on the pound yen long. So if I were to close half, if I wanted to close half, I would have to, just on volume, just write 0.05 and close that here. That's how you close partials. Please, some quick help me to how to buy the D2T token to take the L to trade. All right. Yeah, that is a great deal, my friend. Sure. Hold on. So this is the site. I'm not going to connect my wallet. You already know that I have exactly 19,000 500 D2T tokens. But just go here. And you know what? I have a video showing you guys. Here's the video. I have a video showing you guys step by step on how to buy. I recorded myself, buying Dash to Trade tokens. So just watch this video, mate. Hold on. Sarah Yon, whoa! And I thought things couldn't get anywhere. Why would you say that? Yeah, there's a crypto VIP group, mate. There is also a crypto VIP group. So, all right. Let's have a look at that pound yen. Um, yeah, very probably I'm going to get stopped out or break even on the rest of my pound yen now. Who knows, right? Who knows? All right, hold on. I'm gonna put the pound yen here. The pound yen and gold. Should have I taken this? No, this is too speculative. And the thing is that, right, you have to understand the markets that you trade, right? Um, Hold on. Oh boy. Just a second, guys. Yeah. What I was talking about, I don't remember. It's so hard to explain. I'm in a blackout. You're welcome, Ali. How are you online if you're in a blackout? So here's the thing, guys. You have to understand. You have to know the markets that you trade, and you know. taking taking this speculative entry in gold has no edge. Has no edge because of one, how manipulative this market is, and two, and two, um, um, you know how because of the way that we trade or the way that I trade, how not wide enough my stop losses are, right? So I really need confirmation. When it comes to gold, I really need confirmation, right? To take on a position, right? So this pound yen, I'm gonna let this pound yen ride. Yeah, I'm gonna let it ride. Already took profit. If you are not a VIP, you're more welcome for the free money, right? And if you wanna be a VIP, I'm gonna send you the link so you can subscribe here. All right, so I've been live for 45 minutes, and yeah, I'm gonna wait for this go long, possible go long, right? This pound yen is looking very good. I'm gonna let it ride. Very possibly will be taken. All right, so if you're not a VIP, not interested of on subscribing, right? Very possibly will be taking more off here at these highs on my pound yen. Maybe not, right? Depends on on momentum in the market, right? Gold on the other hand, yeah, I'm gonna now. This is what I want to wait for. Hold on. Now, right. So now this is the high. This is not liquidity. Now, it is, but it's not what I'm looking for. So this is the high that I'm looking for now, and oh yeah, I don't know what I don't know what to tell you. To me, this is way too speculative to get involved in at the moment. Maybe I will miss the trade, maybe not. I don't know, but you know, uh, once you made money, or personally speaking, once I make money, I just hated to give it away or give it back, right? This is way too speculative, in my opinion. Still too speculative, in my opinion. So I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for it. It's very probable that we're going to get in on a gold buy eventually today, but not right now. On the pound yen side, again, this zone is super heavy, guys. So be careful with that. I am on a risk-free trade at the moment, and yeah, just looking for this. All right, guys. Any questions? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. 4 hour chart, gold looks bearish. I don't know. I don't look at the 4 hour chart. I am a day trader. I really don't look at the 4 hour chart unless I'm on a swing trade, right? I really don't. And also, I don't know you, Steve, but you know, I am a day trader. That's where I feel comfortable trading. You know, I really like to take fast profits, bank, take my money, and then letting the rest of it ride. That's where, that's my zone. So I really don't look at the forward chart at all, actually. Uh, only if I am on a swing trade, like I told you. So, any more questions, guys? I'm gonna give you 1 minute. If not, I am logging out, logging off. I'm sorry. And yeah, welcome for the free money. Not the free money. If you're a subscriber to the VIP, you're paying for the signals. But still, that was a great one. Just a quick profit, a quick 0.75%, 0.85%. I don't know. Just to start the week off on a bang. And very possibly we're going to be trading gold longs today. So heads up to that. Why do I have two squares here? I don't know. But this is the one. Hasn't been mitigated just yet. So if I were to trade this setup, I think I would look even lower. I don't know. All right, so no questions. Thank you for joining me, guys. Again, if you want to trade with me every day, just subscribe to the VIP group. Easy to follow. Just subscribe and turn on your Telegram notifications for those signals. I hope everybody had a great weekend and let's rock it this week. See you.